I'm going to show you the only 4 YouTube videos you need to turn viewers into actual clients. If you've been posting on YouTube without getting any calls or qualified leads, you've probably never posted one of these videos. Now, I'm not like a YouTube expert or guru, but I spent the last 18 months scripting YouTube videos for content creators and business owners, and I've managed to help my clients generate over 1 million views and 5 figures of revenue by making these 4 video types again and again. So today I'm going to put back the curtain so you see what these content types are, why they work, and how to create them for your channel. So let's begin with the one that's guaranteed to get you views, shall we? So we're going to start with content for your unaware audience. So what kind of content is this? It's basically belief shifting educational. What's a belief shifting educational? The belief shifting educational is a goal. It's a video that shifts the beliefs of your audience. Basically, let me give a little more context of what I'm saying. If you, let's say you run a cold email agency, yeah, and your target audience is they're gonna have a preconceived set of beliefs. Cold email doesn't work. Cold email doesn't work for me. Oh, I've tried it before. I think ours is better. I think I'd rather just post content. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna have all these beliefs and notions, or maybe business is not for me. If they're really a beginner, if they're like an online business coach and you're helping people start their first online business. Oh, online business is not for me. I think a 9 to 5 is safer. Basically, these beliefs, it's the reason why they won't take action. And so your unaware audience is that's the largest cut of the pie, because they don't even know what their problem is. I hope that makes sense. So, and the goal of this type of content is to reframe the problem and introduce a new way of thinking. So we just want to reframe whatever they think the problem is. So they may think the problem is, let's go back to the cold email example. Cold email doesn't work for me. Yeah, but maybe they haven't tried your method. Do you understand what I'm saying? We have to reframe what they think the problem is in their mind. That's the goal of this content. The goal is to show them that that's not really the problem. This is the real problem. So now let's go to the next thing. Give you an example for like a cold email agency. Why most cold email strategies fail before they're even sent. So this is for an audience who obviously is interested in getting leads via cold email, but they're unaware that, maybe they don't understand DKCM, maybe they don't understand domains, maybe they don't understand all those things. And they think the problem is, cold email doesn't work. But the real problem is these tiny things that they don't understand. I hope that makes sense. So that's the first type of content. The second type of content you need to create is problem-aware content for your audience that is obviously problem-aware. Now, this is step-by-step tutorials. So once they understand what the problem is, we need to now show them how to solve it. So how to set up DKCM, how to set up a cold email campaign that actually works. So we now have to create step-by-step tutorials that shows them how to do it. So what's the goal of this content? The goal of this content is to show competence by building trust through clarity. You show them what to do. They do it, they get results, they trust you some more. It's that simple. So I'll give you guys a short story about why this works. Is when I started online business, one of the first people I started watching was Alex Hormozi. And when I watched a video where he said how to get your first 5 clients online. And in that video, he basically, all he said was, hey, if you're trying to get clients online, maybe this is why it's not working. He said, make a list of everyone you know on all your socials. So I made a list of everyone I knew on Instagram and on WhatsApp then. And then told me, DM them and tell them, hey, I'm doing this and I'm looking for customers. And that's what I did. And within like 3-4 days, I got like 3 people to work with me. And it was like, then I was working as like a video editor before I became like a YouTube strategist. And he was like, oh shit, this shit works. And because of that, I've literally bought every book Alex Hormozi has released. And my goal is to one day be able to go to Las Vegas and work with him, and he can basically grow my company for me. That's one of the goals I have. Why? Because he told me something and it worked. So the goal of this content is you show competence and you build trust through clarity by showing them what to do. So you show that you know the shit. So because I tried what Alex Hormozi said and it worked, the only thing I'm thinking in my mind is, damn, he knows what he's talking about. Damn, this nigga smart. You said that's the only thing I'm thinking about. Like, he knows what he's talking about. He understands how to get clients online. And because of that, I still watch his content because I just believe that he can help me solve more problems. So the goal is to get that trust. That trust is the most important thing. But after you reframe their thinking, you have to get that trust. You have to get that trust. So I'll give you an example. If you're a cold email agency, something like how to structure cold emails to actually get replies step by step. Simple. And if they get a reply, trust me, the trust they have in you is going to go sky high. and it increases your perceived authority in their life, because if you tell them to do something else, they're probably going to try it because they believe it's going to get them results. So the next type of content you need to create is solution aware content. So basically this content type is case studies, and this is basically to show proof and generate leads and sales. So this, at this point, your audience, they probably know you, they can work with you one-on-one, or you have a course, or you have like a digital product that's going to show them how to set up cold emails. They probably know this at this point, but they'll still be skeptical, as humans are. So we need to show them that, bro, this shit works, man. This shit works, bro. Shit, you gotta try this shit. This shit works, man. You have to show them it works. So the goal of solution aware content is pretty simple. Show proof to generate leads and sales. Because once people see proof, proof is the biggest reason why anyone is going to work with you. Another story, the way I got my first client online, it was pretty simple. I helped this dude, he's a Dutch dude, Moroccan Dutch dude, for free. This was when I was still in the early, I was working with like an agency, and I just left the agency as a video editor because I wanted to start my journey as a content strategist, because I love content and I wanted to help business owners create content that's going to help grow their business. So I reached out to this fitness coach. He's from the Netherlands, and I worked for free because I didn't have like any proof. I just wanted case studies to prove that I knew what I was doing. And he was one, I really appreciate the dude. He was one of the first people that was like, I'm going to work with you. And he did. He worked and he got results, because what I told him to do, he got views and he got some people to buy his supplements. And so because of that, he introduced me to another fitness coach who had been struggling to get sales on Instagram. Based off of the trust, the proof he had seen with his friend, that was the easiest sales call I had ever done in my life. Because he was like, hey, your caller, right? Okay, you helped Rohib do this. Oh, can you help me do this? Oh, this is my this. No, I don't have like supplements like Rohib. What I actually have is one-on-one coaching. Can you help me with that as well? That was it. And he was like, okay, how much? And then I called the price. He was like, okay, cool. I'll send it over in the next 10 minutes. And bam, we started working. Why? Proof. Simply proof. He knew that I knew what I was talking about. So he didn't have to doubt. I didn't have to handle objections. Hey, he worked with this dude. He's my dude. He's the same niche. He's in the same niche as me. He's a fitness coach. I'm a fitness coach. You can probably help him get results as well. It's that simple. So the goal of this content is basically, so that happened like on a one-on-one basis here. He knew, because I knew Rohib and Rohib knew him, I got him as a client. That happened on a one-on-one basis. This happens on a 1 to 1,000, 1 to 100, 1 to 1 million basis. Basically, as many people see your content, where you show them the proof that makes them go like, you know what, just take my money. I know you can help me. I know you can help me out. So an example angle of this kind of content is how we booked X calls in Y days using this cold email setup. Pretty simple, straightforward. The final type of content, not the least important, still very important, is product aware content. So basically, this is content showing your offer, showing your products. So this content type is product focused case studies or demos. Basically, you may say you have like a SaaS product, basically show how it works. If you have, what's it called? A school community, show what they're going to get inside the school community. If you have a work community, the same thing. If you have a digital product, the same thing. So the goal is to remove objections and trigger sales. So basically, they're going to see how it works. And ideally, you want like the features of your product, the features of your offer to cover like every objection they may have. This is going to, oh, I have this problem. This is going to help you with that. Or I have X problem, it's going to help you with that. I have Y problem, it's going to help you with that. I have Z problem, it's going to help you with that. I have this problem, it's going to help you with that. And they're like, damn, it's going to help me with everything. I should buy it. That's what we want. So the goal of product aware content is like, now they are aware of your solution, yeah? They know that, oh, it works. Now you just show them, this is the final hurdle. Some people, the really stubborn people, they're still gonna be like, I don't know. Should I buy this? I don't know, should I buy this? And this is where you basically hit the hammer on the head. It's like, bro, this thing works. Let me show you. Let me show you how you got this result. Let me show you how this dude got 15 sales calls using this cold email setup. Let me show you how this dude scaled to $50,000 a month using this ad setup. It's pretty simple. So one thing I would like to clarify is it looks a lot like the solution aware content. One thing I want you to have in mind is this is more testimonial based. For the solution aware content, you're not going to position your product or your offer. You're going to position the person you helped, the transformation. I hope you get what I'm saying. So usually it's going to be an interview with the person you helped. It's going to be a case study where you just talk about the transformation. Talking heavy, you're saying, oh, he was like this. He used to be like this, and then he did this, and this is the reason why. You understand what I'm saying? So they understand that the solution works. The thing is proof. We want proof. Because when they see people in similar situations to them, they're like, damn, I think it's going to work for me as well. But this here, what you're doing is you are putting the product in their faces. Like you're showing them that, bro, this is how it works. Basically, if you're a car salesman, it's you putting them in the car and driving them around in the car to showing them how good the car is. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said earlier, the goal is to just remove the final objections and trigger those sales. And then an example is how this SaaS automates the hardest part of cold email. So all these examples are like for like a cold email agency. You can also apply them to whatever kind of business you run. I've created a template. I'll link it down below so that you can use. So you just plug it in and it's going to spit out the kind of content you should create if you're trying to attract your audience, attract your target audience, nurture them, or convert them based on these 4 content types. So the most important thing you need to remember is we're not trying to post more, we're trying to post with purpose. Every video should be trying to either attract the right people, nurture the right people, or convert the right people to buy whatever you're selling. So I hope you found this video useful. If you want help with my team to building your YouTube channel, basically we handle everything for you. It's a done for you consulting service. I consult you on how to speak better on video. I consult you on how to be more confident on how to tell stories in your videos so you can basically build a personal brand that people love. And we also help you with the scripting, the structure, editing, posting, basically everything in terms of like making the videos for YouTube. If you need help with that, click the first link in my description, book a free strategy call. I'll first give you the strategy so you see how it works, and then you decide whether you want to go along and have me help you implement it or do it yourself. But basically, book the first call in my description. I would love to hear you, love to hear what your business is about, love to hear what you're trying to build, man. We're all entrepreneurs here, and yeah, thank you for your time. If you just think I'm full of shit and you don't want to work with me, that's fine as well. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I can force you, but I do promise you that not taking action is not going to help you get any result. So that's it. If you think I'm a really handsome dude and you like the way I talk, then maybe you should check out this video or wherever the video pops up. Yeah, thank you for your time. Peace.